Hey Bread Gang, I hope everyone's doing good and keeping safe. In today's video, I want to give you guys an update on FLOKI INU. So in particular, having a look at what the team are up to. So especially looking at their roadmap, where they are on the roadmap, and basically what the plans going forward are. And also, I'm going to go through the price action. So looking at where the price currently is, where I believe it's going to go to, give some price predictions. With that being said, let's get this bread. So we'll start off with having a look at the website. So basically the roadmap. So they've completed phase one and they're currently on phase two. And within phase two, they've got 50,000 holders to get to aggressive marketing, rollout, charity donations, solid partnerships with utility focus, and user reward programs. So looking at phase two, the 50,000 holders and aggressive marketing rollout, they go hand in hand because obviously you need to market your coin, etc. So more people get to know about your coin, basically know your coin exists first of all, and know how they can go about investing in it. That goal that they set of 50,000 holders, they've smashed through that. So part of the reason why they smashed 50,000 holders is that first of all, their aggressive marketing rollout, and also they're proving to people that they can get results, etc. because the price of the token is actually just going through the roof, which means that there's more people investing in it, there's more people believing in the token, and also more importantly, there's more people investing in it. And as part of the marketing strategy, they've got FLOKI US TV. So they're basically featured on the following CNN, CNBC. And also what they're planning for the marketing is that they plan to be featured on 55 billboards, 50 buses, 62 air buses, and 168 mall ads. All of which are huge and it can be seen by a lot of people. Air buses, they're massive planes, so this is really some really aggressive ish right now. They're planning to get FLOKI out to the whole world. A lot of people, 55 billboards, 50 buses all around, and I believe they were even featured on buses in London. They're in man's ends right now, so they're pretty much all around the world at the moment. So that's a really good strategy. I mean, you need to market yourself. You need to show people that, look, we exist, we're going to make you a profit. Like if you invest in us, you're going to get a return on investment. And that's pretty much what they're trying to do. As part of the marketing strategy, they've got a campaign in Dubai that starts on Monday. So this aggressive marketing campaign is actually working a lot because a lot of people are getting to know them, a lot of people are investing in them, and this is why the price just keeps rising and rising. And as more and more people buy the tokens, because it's deflationary, basically tokens will start getting burned and the supply and circulation will be decreasing. So each token will become more valuable. So this is all really, really good. They're going about things the right way. So if I have a look at the chart of FLOKI, and in particular looking at the 15-minute chart, and pretty much the price has just been rising and rising, making new highs, which is really good intraday. But the price has recently come to a resistance, so a resistance around 2937. So the price came up, initially made that resistance around 2937, and then the price fell below that 10-period moving average. So the 10-period moving average acts as a very good dynamic momentum indicator. So if the price is above it or gets above it, then you believe that the momentum is going to be strong towards the bullish side. And if the price gets below it, the vice versa happens. But the price actually rose to test that resistance. And because it tested the resistance and this resistance held as an actual good resistance, this was showing that it was pretty much a key level, because ever since then, the price has just been trying to break above it. It managed to break above it, maintaining above that 10-period moving average. And pretty much more recently, it's been range bound, but the price is actually coming back down to test that old resistance, which is now technically a support. Only if the price gets broken, then it gets reestablished as a resistance. But for the time being, it's actually a support. So we'll wait to see what the price actually does going forward. If it stays above that support, then I believe the price is going to continue heading up. But if it breaks below it, then I believe the price could potentially start falling, especially seeing as the price, if we zoom in, the price is actually below the 10-period moving average. The momentum, technically speaking, is to the bearish side, but pretty much the price is between the support and the 10-period moving average. So there's a lot of fighting between the bulls and the bears right now. So we wait to see basically who wins that fight, whether the price gets above the 10-period moving average and continues heading up, or if it breaks that support and continues heading down, or starts heading down basically. And if it starts heading down, basically breaking the support, then I believe the price could potentially get towards 2572 to test that intraday support, which is actually a good level at the moment, because every time the price has got to that level, it's actually bounced off it. So if you then move on to the daily chart just to see what the price could potentially do the next couple of days, and as you can see, there's been a mad rally right now. So it's basically gone from 576 all the way up to 2943, where it's currently sitting at, but the all-time high pretty much was at 3221. Yesterday's session there was some bearish rejection, as you can see from the wick, but today's session the bulls have tried to push the price up to test that resistance, basically at the tip of the wick. So this shows that the level of 3221 is potentially a very good resistance, even though we haven't seen some bearish candles. So seen some red candles recently. Nevertheless, it's a good resistance. So we'll see if the price falls. First of all, breaking that intraday support of 2937. And if that's the case, then we'll see if the price falls towards 2572, between 2572 and 2448. Basically, that was a support zone on the intraday. So assuming the price falls to test the support zone between 2572 and 2448, we'll have a look to see where the price could potentially go to, and we'll pull up the Fibonacci retracement. So looking at the Fibonacci retracement, price could potentially fall between the 38 and the 61%. More or less fall towards the 50%. So in terms of levels, that will be between 2199 and basically about 1579. So between the 30 and the 61 Fibonacci retracement, this is effectively a buy zone. So if the price falls towards here, then you can expect a lot of bullish activity within that. So I believe the price could potentially retrace back to one of these levels and then basically bounce off that level and head back up to potentially test the all-time high resistance at 3221 or thereabouts. Basically retraces back to maybe about up to 70% of that level, so it could retrace back up to just above the 23%. So guys, going forward to give my price prediction, because we've seen some bearish rejection, consistent bearish rejection in the last two sessions around 3221, I believe the price is likely going to fall between 38 and 61% Fibonacci retracement. In particular, it might get towards the 50 and bounce off this, head back up, maybe retrace back up about 70%, or between 70% and 100%. So the price might actually get back all the way up to 3221 and then test it as a resistance. We'll need to wait to see what the price action does at that point. So if you're sitting there wondering if it's too late to hop on Floki and you've had a fear of missing out, or you want to get in because you fear that you're going to miss out, or you want to know if you should get in on the dip. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you guys to hop on Floki, but I'm saying that if you're originally going to hop on and then you've got a fear of missing out because you've seen all these green candles, you think, you know what, I don't want to miss this ride to the moon. Let me get in now. Or should I wait until it dips, and then would it be a good time? Basically, I would suggest, or what I would do personally, is I would wait until there's a dip towards one of these Fibonacci retracement lines, and then I can get in, scale into my position until I get my full position around one of these lines, and then when it retraces back up, then I'll go take it from there, basically reassess what's going on. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe and of course hit that notification bell, especially if you're invested in the FLOKI INU. Guys, comment below, let me know your thoughts on the token. Did you guys get in early? Are you guys having that fear of missing out? Let me know in the comments below, and also give this video a thumbs up. Let me know this is the kind of content you guys like to see, and I'll continue bringing out updates on FLOKI INU. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.